What's up, peeps? Thanks for joining me. My name's David Warren, and this is Day One Tech. Today, going to be going over thumbnails, making a thumbnail. This is an app I found that has made my life a lot easier making thumbnails. That was probably the most challenging thing. Now, there is a free version. It's got a watermark, or you can pay for it, and it removes the watermark, and you get a couple extra functions. But here's the app. It's called Photo Room. And what it basically does is if you like you can put the outline, you can reposition it, and it's real easy to use. So I'm going to go over how to use it. The first thing you do, you're in Create over at the lower left-hand corner, and then you're going to, in the center of the screen is a plus. You hit that plus button, and then it will import a picture from anywhere. You got photos, you can do a camera, and then you have files all the way over to the right. And inside the files, you can go to any files. I'm doing this on the iPad, but it works on the iPhone, and it works on Android, and it also works on Macs. But I like to use it on my iPad. So I'm gonna go to Photos, and I'm gonna select a photo here. It automatically analyzes what the subject is, and then trims it. Let's go into transparent. So there you go. That's pretty close. It's really darn close. See how, and that was real time. That was how fast it removes the background. Now, if you want to trim it a little bit more or do different things, over on the right hand side, you have Edit Cutout. With the scissors, you hit Edit Cutout. You have two options. Well, you have two options: to erase or restore, and then you have Assisted or you have Manual. Manual is when you paint it out with a paintbrush. So in the top corner, it shows you the close-up. So if I want to take that mallet out of this picture, I can do that. That was manual. And then I can hit on assist, and I can actually touch on it. Using the AI will find what's the best parts to get rid of. I can do that either assisted or manual. I also have the option to restore with assisted or manual. Now that I took out that mallet, I want to put it back in. I can go into manual, and I can paint it just the top end with the background, or I can go into assisted and then just tap on it, and it will try to grab it back, put it back in. And of course, with everything, if you do something and you don't like it, you can hit the undo over top left-hand corner. Then there's the redo. This eyeball with the line through it takes out the background so you can see what it's going to look like. Next is your trim or your crop. That's your crop tool. You can trim it down. All this functionality is available without paying for the app. It just is going to leave a watermark on the app if you don't pay for it. I paid for it. This is not a sponsored video, but this has really helped me a lot. Now that I have the picture that I'm going to use, it's my background, and that looks a little basic. And the next thing, let's add a background. So I'm going to hit done there. I'm going to insert, and then at the bottom, you can insert a photo. You can use the camera. You can actually use the collection, and it sources from different things. Let's go with a shape, or you know what? Let's go with something a little. All right, we're going to go one of these textures here. Collection, and let's give myself there. How about that? We're going to do that. And I'm going to try something different. You just tap on them, and you can try out different ones. And that's real easy. Once you have the one that you like, you just pull down, that goes away, and that's there. And you can also move it around. While you're selected on whatever you're using, it uses layers. So there's the top, it counted it as a product, that labels it, and then there's my background. So if I tap on it, or if I touch it, it will go. So if I add another element, let's say I'm going to add social media. Let's put the Facebook sign there. I'm using 2 fingers to size it up, and then I can put it there. And then now I have 3 elements. I have the background, I have a graphic, and then I have the product. If I want to move the product behind, you just drag it, and it goes behind it. Nice and easy. And at any point, I can save it. That's what I have so far. Now, a lot of YouTubers will use the outline. So I click on that, and then as you see on the right hand side, it gives me all these different options. So I can add a shadow. So if I want to add a shadow to the background, I can, the intensity, shortness, I can change the color, let's give it a red, just to give it something so it really stands out there. And this is real time, non-destructive. I'm just playing around with it. You also have the outline, the classic white line outline. To do this outline, Photoshop was real annoying. But now with this, I can put it right in there, adjust it. I can even blur it, so it gives it like a glow. And I can turn it on and off. Each one of these elements can be turned on or off. There's also an option for reflection. So if I want it to look like I'm like on some water or something, I don't know. But there you go. And that's with the reflection. I can take that off. I'm just dealing with this one piece right here. Next is adjustment. Adjustment is for your color settings. So I have brightness, blend, warmth, contrast, your standard photo editing options. Next is transform. This deals with the rotation. Can just do a quick 90 degrees turn by just tapping. I can flip it horizontal, vertical, or to tile. Now it's something like that. And this is not only for making thumbnails, but you can use this for anything, really. If you're setting up a shop and you want to make a t-shirt or something, you can use this app for that. It's very versatile. That's that. And if I don't like any of that, I can just go back and go here, or just undo. You also have vertical and horizontal. This gives it that kind of warping effect. I have those different effects. And then there's a perspective. When you drag the sides, you can do different things. I don't. But it's nice to have that option. And then you hit the done and you finish with it. There's also a reset button for some of these settings. Color is if you want to put a filter. That's what the color is for. Next one is blur. These are your basically like your other filters. So there's a blur one. You can pixelate it, give it that 8-bit look, hexes, all that's here. Then you have your filters. You have your other filters. You want it to look faded, so forth. It's a good amount of them. Then you have textures. There's a couple of textures in here. There's like 3 of them. But depending on the look you're going for, because once again, you could make a sticker, right? You want to design a sticker, you can use this to make your sticker. You turn that off, and then you have the retouch. And the retouch does different things. Cut out, if you want to cut something out of a picture. And that's all dealing with just this one element. And there's actually animations. So if I wanted to move, I can change the speed. And then it will export as a video file in that case. Let's turn it off. You got a little glitch one. Liquid. There's 2 different liquid ones. Then there's a glitch. All right. Then you got your colors. You can do different color things where the color's going through. It's all inside of this app. Now, I hit done. Once you have a part that you like, you can hit done. You go up to the top right, and now you can export. Save the image, can share a link, save the files, other apps, post it right to Instagram. So when you save it, this actually gives you a rating on the quality of it. So the image quality is a 6.0, and then you can hit details and it will give you tips on actually how to make the image even better. If you want to resize it, here's all your different settings: social media, Instagram, TikTok, eBay, if you're selling something, Amazon, if you have an Amazon store, YouTube. This will allow you to reframe, so you can make the image and then reframe it for whatever social media it's going for, that you're posting to. So you can resize it for the website that you're going to be posting it to. And once you create a thumbnail or whatever you're doing, it saves it. Once you set up the account, these are all my different saved ones. So I can go back in and I can actually save them as templates now. Here's kind of like my standard YouTube thumbnail for the tech channel, for this channel. And I can just go in, and instead of that picture, let's say I want to use a different picture. I go to photo, I hit that one, and it's right in there. And the only thing I have to do is tap on the text. There's different styles of text. I want to keep that. So I just hit text, and it's a shoe rack. Done. I can have it like that, but I think I like it when it's there. So in that part, I can get rid of. So because I have this highlighted, there's a trash can. Here, I'll blow that up. There's a little trash can on the top right, and there's a pencil if I want to edit the text. So if I hit the trash can, it gets rid of it. That is the easiest, fastest way. It's actually fun now to make thumbnails. And it's got a couple other functions in there. You can do batch editing. So if I want to do a couple of different things, I can do that. But there you go. My new favorite thumbnail app, best one I've used so far, PhotoRoll. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave them down in the comments, and I really do appreciate everybody watching this video. And until next video, remember, take care of each other, peace out, and I'll see you all soon.